Yes, and a Champions League PSG versus Arsenal. The big game is today, and today, you never witness a must-win game for Arsenal. Thomas Partey will be in action. Na ebusuya ene ombe serve a good performance. Hold on, and to watch out. Na hwe adia Thomas Partey edbe PSG. For now, star boy Mohammed Kudus trendy. Na Abrocheno is close to join a particular side. I think next season, star boy Mohammed Kudus ebebo Champions League. And talk sports for the latest ebe to dwa me de ba na the latest no ediama na enra so press conference etimi etodwa Mika Tata ekodi nkomo na Abrocheno di Declan Rice on so kodi nkomo e wo press anase na babia eye me de ene babia Abrocheno Declan Rice ekodi nkomo na obo Thomas Partey din na abusia me se ene je nyina ye be witness a high profile game na Thomas Partey no bro ene ye nyina be hu because en some of Declan Rice e kan ye nyina no me de ba no nya bi etie na de wakasa at the comment section watch wadwene na enkomo no etimi aye kama abusia mesra ni die no bokwa so chene nso se ye other channel na yaye no sports link extra no say ye pese ye de content bebre egum enti yaye no GH report obo GH no bo report REPORT yes GH report ene yadane no aye no it is a wo ho dada enkase eyobi na hake channel ne ade anase ya sasa niema ne da bi ye yankasa ene ye pese ye de content bebre egu on nti no ya ne GH report nti uwramu a na wa subscribe e dia mai obo GH report na wonsa ebeka for the meantime abuso yenwramu na yanhwe ensema hodo a edi ahim latest one a good news for our brother star boy Mohammed Kudus. I know people are going to say yabre ena Kudus ekwa ha ya echenese Kudus ekwa ha ni nyina eka tumadi na yedi ne ho ai football the transfers ne de eba na ekwa saa eti eno so enie na ya shas ye de anam de wuramu e wo star boy akache na reporter eba chese eye Arsenal boboko na say Mika Tata board no Andrew Better omoye crado say Abrocheno star boy no ombetimi atabri no ofi West Ham abebo adwuma e de ama Arsenal say obekaya earlier on me story bi na me de brew say na Arsenal for aye crado say kombe sign Abrocheno din Eddie Nico Williams. And from the look of things, Kamia Kwai say next season, a little Bebao Ebebo Champions League. It's a Kobasa dia. Next, Nico Williams will stay. Ewo Bebao Honum. Next, a Humbe here say Arsenal for no Ebenya a top notch player waiting abo in the Arsenal team no na obesanje forward. Na no bebo Arsenal next season no ometimi a campaign year for the title race. Enti eno na me no kase no reporter eba chese Andrew Better na ni abre se onya Kudusa enka obetimi ed na be remu e Arsenal na abusunya hye no say boy no the release clause no £85 million na per reporter give me sports for na ede pa no chese Arsenal for are ready say on be table around £70 million around £70 million omo prepare na omo de remu e West Ham akache na reporter nika eba no say ni sitie was it Arsenal are reportedly preparing a significant bid to sign West Ham star Mohammed Kudus this summer, with a Ghanaian forward open to a move. However, West Ham are expected to demand a full £85 million release clause for the 24-year-old, who has impressed with 16 goals and 7 assists in 55 appearances since joining from Ajax. Kudus' versatility across the front line and dynamic playing style have attracted interest from multiple top clubs, including Chelsea, but Arsenal need to strengthen their attack, and potential Champions League football could make them compel destination. Into way a story edika epaye and per reporter give me sports for edipaye together with Talk Sports reporter almost edipaye HSA. Arsenal are reportedly lining up £70 million £70 million bid to sign Mohammed Kudus from West Ham United. Enti ebusuya it clearly tells you say Arsenal for no omoni abre say next season no also Champions League omo ye adwuma ye then Premier League no so no eso mutimi ebo ho na parody omo boys ni ye ediwra because they say no Andrew Better bana oba ye no wo hwe say anhwe kra no Arsenal betimi agi Premier League na Champions League so no omo bo omo modern ti eno eka ho bi e na ese ndie star boy Mohammed Kudus ekwa ko join Thomas Partey because they say need say very soon official announcement bet me atodwa ebe chese Partey assign official contract e dey ama Arsenal. It's ekoba say star boy ekoka Partey ho dia na ababe no go zone for all clubs. Nti ehone de emu ba yire papa to see two Ghanaian players ewo Arsenal no ebe ye enigisem e dey amaye. Na ebusu at the moment yenko ram ni yenko tie pressure no enra enkoma etodwa na Declan Rice ekodi abranta ni din ede Thomas Partey ho nkomo na oche se obo game na Partey ejiremu a wo se Partey e mani feel free Partey etimi eboa e mache se nia opese oye e wo game bia no ono Declan Rice no otimi ye yakasa asem we dia kyo se Partey bo game ni bia e ma Arsenal players no obia etimi e live up to expectation a ye hwe na omomu free will no e ma obia etimi ye de otimi eye because Arsenal anase Partey in the Arsenal midfield no or carry bed ni nyina bed na kese nyina no Thomas Partey e na eye dirty works ni nyina no Partey e na eye na abuso yenwura mu na yenkote ensema wodo Declan Rice e kaye e fa Partey ho yenko na yenkote.
Yeah, I think nothing changes, to be honest with you. It's a semi-final. It's 90 minutes away from a final. I think that tells you everything you need to know. I think the manager spoke to us. Us as a group of players know what we can achieve tomorrow night, and it's a game of football, you know. We can go out there and we can achieve something great for this club, and that's what we want to do. You know, we obviously know we're 1-0 down, but we have full belief, full positivity that we're going to go out there and win tomorrow night.
There's always been lots of talk about the game.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I think this season I've played the majority of games at number 8. Obviously playing with Thomas, it's allowed me to be, you know, that more box-to-box role. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, you know. It gives me a bit more freedom to roam around the pitch, get in the box, also do my defensive duties as well. So, yeah, I'm quite lucky. Obviously Thomas is there, that he sits in front of the back four and he lets me roam up and down. But, yeah, I'm really enjoying that position at the minute.
John?
I was just going to ask you, I think you were caught on TV cameras in the tunnel before the first game. If we don't have the ball, we die. Basically, I just wondered what you
Can I just put that to, I actually didn't, I don't think I said that. I think it was something like, I don't know how that come about. I read that after the game and I was like, I'm not sure I said that. And then obviously a big thing got made about it. I think I was just talking about in general, like, we obviously know PSG are a really good team with the ball, and sometimes you are going to suffer, but it's about, you know, how you defend, how you stay compact, and you know how you can hurt them when you regain the ball. So yeah, I think that story got spun a little bit, but yeah, that's what I was saying.
Was that one of the hardest games through it?
Nah, not really. I think the first 15 minutes, I think the early goal probably shocked us a little bit, and it took us probably 15-20 minutes to get a foothold in the game. But once we started keeping the ball a little bit and started to create some chances, and obviously Donnarumma made some amazing saves, we had full belief. And then second half, obviously there was a little blip, probably 10 minutes to go, where they hit the crossbar, and we'll put one wide. But we had some massive chances as well. So I think tomorrow night it's going to be a really good game. And like I said, we're really positive and we have full belief we can come here and do something special.
Gary?
Yeah, I think you need to have full belief. We certainly have that as a group. The manager certainly drills that into us every single day. I think if we're the best versions of ourselves tomorrow night, and we know we can be that, you know, there's no stopping us getting into that final. You know, we really need to be positive. You can't come into a semi-final away at Paris and not have that belief and, you know, courage that you're going to come here and win the game. So, yeah, we're ready, and we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a really special night to be a part of.
Talking there, I've watched both of your free kicks in the first leg against Real Madrid about 100 times. How often have you watched them?
Probably about the same, to be honest with you. Yeah, it was a special moment, obviously, them 2 goals. Just the fact it was back-to-back, you know, it was the first one and then the second one straight after. I'm not sure I'll probably ever do that ever again, to be honest with you. But it was a real special moment, and obviously to help the team get through. Yeah, it was, to be honest with you, I'm still speechless. Like, when I look back at them, it's just incredible. So, yeah, hopefully maybe tomorrow night I can get another one. Let's see. Yeah, 100%. I think we showed we can do it. When we went to the Bernabeu the other week, there was a lot of questions on whether we could rise to that occasion. We obviously had a 3-0 lead, but there was still so much talk about them obviously coming back and playing at the Bernabeu, and we've not experienced that before. But I think as a group we handled that amazingly well. Obviously the atmosphere tomorrow night is going to be incredible as well, but we've proved that we can handle big situations. And And tomorrow night's another massive step for this team, you know. We're a young team, but if we want to keep being one of the best teams and want to win stuff, we need to keep taking these massive steps. And tomorrow night's a big step to take, and we're fully driven by the fact there's a final, you know, 90 minutes away, so we need to be ready.
Sam?
Still to come from you over the next 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, there's so much more to come from me, I think. I think I've been doing it for such a long time, even at West Ham. I played at a really good level. Mikel, working under him, has definitely added more layers to my game. It's been incredible. And at the moment, you know, I feel really, really confident in my game going into games. I feel really assured, really confident that I'm going to play well and I'm going to help the team out. And obviously for the next few years going forward, I just want to help this club, you know. We're so close last few years to winning, obviously, Premier Leagues. We're in the semi-final now, the Champions League. The next step for us is to win trophies. And I sense that we're close, but to get over the line, you have to win that first one. And then I feel like they'll start coming in for sure. We have such a good group, but we need to keep believing and being positive.
Couple more on this road.
And you in the group?
Yeah, he's incredible. He's our leader, he's our captain. He trains every single day. He plays every minute of every game. He's one of the best lads I've seen away from the pitch in terms of how he lives his life. He's got the full respect to the dressing room, the way he demands, the way he drives the team, the way he speaks. You wouldn't see him as that type of character, but he really is behind the scenes. And he's been amazing for us. You know, I wouldn't want anyone else being our captain, and I think the lads, you know, feel the same way about that as well. Obviously, everyone has a dip in form. You know, I've had dip in forms before. It doesn't matter because he can deliver on the biggest stage, and tomorrow night I'm sure he will. So yeah, we're ready, and we're always with Martin because, you know, he's one of our best players.
Ed?
Yeah, 100%. I think our second group game of the Champions League, we beat them 2-0, and it was the same team other than Dembele and Kvaratskhelia. Everyone else started and we beat them. So there's no fear. Like I said, I think probably the goal inside 3 minutes probably shocked us a little bit, shocked the atmosphere a little bit. But once we found a foothold in the game again, you know, and we started creating chances, like I said, the goalkeeper made some amazing saves. We fully believed that we could beat them. Obviously, it wasn't meant to be, but we've seen enough and we know enough as a team that tomorrow night we can do something really, really good. And we definitely believe that we belong at this level.
I'm sure you know the fans now.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's just my job at the end of the day. I don't take too much notice about price tags and what I got bought for. Obviously, I can't control that. It's just me playing football, and I suppose it was the price West Ham wanted. But yeah, I think I knew when I come to this club that I could be consistent, I could be available to play games. Obviously, I've reached 100 the other day already in 2 seasons, and yeah, I just want to keep doing the best for this team. And like I said, I'm sure I will. And we've got such a good group, such a good manager. So now's the time to deliver.
Sam?
Yeah, definitely. I think, obviously, with their manager, Luis Enrique, he's really good tactically. Obviously, our manager's really good tactically. And you felt that in the first leg, you know, there was a lot of movement. The midfield, you know, they run around so much and create a lot of space for each other. The way they moved between the lines was really, really smart. But once we worked out, you know, how we could, you know, beat them, obviously we missed a few chances, but in terms of how we was driving with the ball, giving our wingers 1v1 opportunities, chances started to open up. And I think tomorrow night, you know, we need to do the same. You know, we need to have big balls, and we need to go out there on the biggest stage and show that we're ready to play at this level.
All right, so and seminal and unya be a would say, you know, Declan Rice and out to say all can seminal party. There is no party when Partey is not around. When Partey is around, there is a massive party. It's you never witness a super fantastic duper party. Ni betimi atodwa at the Parc des Princes. Niyama be hu. Just say, hey, no one when he Dembele jem krana enko ba bibia. Me say Partey will do all the works. Abusia aha Sports Link Ghana. Me for konya we so na masro say urem GH report so a GH report so a na wa subscribe e diamai na wa tami chuku mampon hene na yiyo ni 1 week e ho nsem nyina no okọ ha ye di update na egu diamai wate ebia na wonte se mampon hene wu an wa free munti e ho nsem nyina no egu GH report ko de kope bitie na che wa adwene e ho ma me yesa be share.